Hello everyone, so it is currently the Steam sale and it will be in that way until the 7th of the 7th, so you've got plenty of time to jump on this. But I thought I'd run through some of the board game, video game adaptation-y style things that I'd either recommend or the ones that I've actually picked up in this sale, so you might see a video on them on the channel in the next sort of few weeks or so. So first up has to be Slay the Spire. This is a brilliant digital deck building style game where you are using these cards to try and go through sort of a roguelike run. There's going to be a board game version of this actually coming out, so this is a video game first, but it feels very much like a deck builder. You've got options to thin your deck, upgrade cards, get new cards and stuff along the way. And there's videos of me playing it on the channel if you want to know more. Next up, we have a brilliant game that is actually all about the mods that are on top of it. Tabletop Simulator, as it sort of stands just as a base game, is full of stuff that you can roughly do, maybe D&D, roll some dice, play chess or checkers or something like that. But the mods allow the game to have so much more content, and not all of it is the grey area murkiness. You get real full games. Gloomhaven, for instance, there is a sort of officially allowed, not officially made, mod of Gloomhaven. You can play through the entire thing on Tabletop Simulator, and Cephalophore Games said that it was absolutely fine for that mod to go live. There's other ones on there like Unmatched from Restoration Games, a load of the characters. There is an official mod for Unmatched, so ways you can check games out. There are sort of murky grey areas of a lot of other games available there. Maybe if you own it in real life you can maybe use it, and if you don't then maybe it will help you purchase. But as a game it's a really cool one. It sits alongside some of the other like Board Game Arena and that sort of stuff. Now on to one of the games that I have actually purchased myself in this sort of Steam sale window, so I can't tell you if it's good or bad yet. Dorf Romantic. It looks like it's effectively a tile placement city building style game where you are sort of given this stack of tiles and you sort of build out as much as you can. It's just recently released as a full game rather than being in early access, so you know that a lot of content, or at least a decent amount of content, is there. It's got really positive reviews on Steam and I can't wait to jump in and play some of this hex goodness. I mean, it looks really awesome. Maybe a little bit of a time sink as well. The next game that I bought in this window was Griftlands. This is basically coming from, I really enjoyed Slay the Spire. I've played that an absolute ton, and this looks like a sort of another game in that sort of ilk. It's a deck building style game, but you're going to be using your deck for multiple things in this one. Certainly interesting. I've had some friends say that it's a good experience, so I'm looking forward to playing this one. I mean, it's got some very cool sort of monsters. It's got this sort of system where you're using cards not to battle but to try and convince someone perhaps, and then you've got the standard fighting, which looks pretty damn cool. Anyway, that is Griftlands. I'm not sure about it myself, I've not played it, but it's one that I have bought, so maybe you want to check out too. And last but not least, one of the games that is always recommended when it comes to video game adaptations of games is Root. And you know what, I haven't played the actual game. It's kind of big, daunting and slightly off-putting because of the sort of very much the factions, but if I could play them ahead of time, maybe on a video game like this where I'm able to learn the rules, and unlike sort of in other ways the rules are very much you have to listen to them, and so I can learn it that way. This feels like maybe the sort of way I could get into Root, or at least give it a go and experience it a little bit. So very much excited to play this as well. Like I say, this is another game that I have bought, you'll be seeing on the channel, but I just wanted to highlight it because it's on offer, so it might be worth checking out as well. What have I missed though? What games on this Steam sale have I missed, and should I be checking out? Until next time, check out other news, reviews and such on the channel, and I'm Oliver East, signing out.